I'm Tarun and I work in the development area in NetWeaver group and I deal with different kinds of applications. So I would like to show you something which I have really found very useful. This is called 3D desktop or a virtual simulation of the real workspace. As you see here, I deal with multiple applications. Here some administration applications. These are enterprise widgets for performing various tasks. For example, one widget for showing the calendar. This is basically a widget which shows me what are uh, tasks which I need to perform. So I see here I need to see the statuses of various systems. I have to perform backup, and I can also with this widget have a look into what is coming in the next few days. So this helps me in planning. So this is one widget, and this widget is really very frequently used by me, so I will definitely like to keep it more near, uh, and there are some items which are not that frequently used by me, so I will place them little bit far. And things which I want to categorize, I can place them one over the other. I can form a heap of them, and I can select them all together and put them in any corner whatever I want. And here there are some documents which are quite old and I want to delete it, but not now, but maybe in future. So I will just place it near the trash can. And to delete an item, it's very easy. I have to lift it and I have to move it over the trash. So this is a kind of virtual environment where you have a larger space and you are able to manage more applications. So here you see that my complexity of dealing with lots of different kinds of applications is simplified, as I'm able to categorize my icons, my shortcuts and applications, and use them more effective manner. Also, I don't lose the benefit of existing 2D desktop because some quick launch bar kind of features are still available. And a lot of times what I find it difficult is switching between different work contexts. So next thing which I'm going to show you is how you can categorize your space. So here I'm using a 3D workspace with the help of which I'm categorizing my desktop. So here whenever I want to work on development, I keep a view which is my development view, and here I have NetWeaver Development Studio, so I can go ahead with my development work. And in case I need to perform some system monitoring task, administration task, I go to my monitoring view. Here what I generally do is I look into various screens of NetWeaver Administrator, and there are plenty of parameters about the servers which I need to keep track of. And what I do is I make use of Coverflow UI, and here in case something is wrong, here I see lots of red uh, red lights and error, so I will stop here and see the view, and if everything is okay, I'll just quickly bypass this. So things seems okay, but yeah, here something is red, so I will look into here in more detail. So this is one way of effective monitoring the systems. Another advantage which I'll show you is lots of time there is situation where what I require to do is I require to compare multiple screens. So here I'm using a technique which is called 3D gallery view. So here if you I see different applications together, I'm able to kind of compare them very easily because almost all the screens of my application NetWeaver Administrator are visible at the same instance of time. So this is another technique which is very effective, and the problems which I used to face in the 2D world, that I was finding it difficult to compare between different applications, is not there anymore. So this is how this 3D view helps us, because if I want to do different kinds of work, then I can very well categorize them, and I don't get interference with different kinds of work items. So I can have one view where I check my mails, one view where I create a